Airway, it's Matt from Team F Metal, and today I'm going to show you my Triumph Dragon deck profile. So, the ride line, as you can see, I've just done the Best Fargo ride line. So, starter you have to have, because the Grade 1 has to Soul Blast the certain starter. So when you Soul Blast it, you search your deck for the sword or shield. The Grade 2 of the ride line just adds one of them back from your, so you write it on top of that one, choose an arms from your drop, add it back to your hand, so you grab the sword or shield back. And then Triumph Dragon, it's got activate main once per turn, so you can Cat Blast one, search your deck for a copy of him, and he gains 10k. When he attacks, you Energy Blast 4, choose one of your opponent's rear guards, retire it, he gains 5k in crit. Just to show what I went with for the ride line, I just went with a sword because that's what I had spare. So that's that. The triggers, we've got 6 crit in no particular way. You can run whatever crits you want. If you feel like you're going to put more Soul Blast related stuff in here, just run 4 of these, but I didn't have spares. But yeah, so got on 6 crit. Forefront, just to put a bit of pressure on and have some defense. 4 standard heals, but if you're going to go to a tournament, then obviously you mix up the heals between whichever effect ones you want to run, or if you want to run both. 1 10k draw, and then the Drag Vader OT to restand the Vanguard, because Vanguard should be going crit 2 every turn. Grade 1s, got your 4 PGs, but if you're going to a tournament, chuck a Sanctitude in, or if your local meta has got a lot of triple drive based stuff, then all your stride decks put the Sanctitude in. And we've got 3 copies of the Crimson Scale Sword. So at the end of the battle, this unit boosted. If any player's rear guard is retired this turn, you can bind him face down and draw a card. Just to get a deck a bit of draw power, and because your Vanguard's always going to be retiring something unless they got an empty board. Yet it's not. And then we got 1 copy of the Dragon Empire Carbuncle. So when it's placed on rear guard or Guardian Circle, you put 2 cards from your that are based from your ride deck from your drop out of the game, and then depending where you place it, you get the effect. So if it's on rear guard, you draw a card. If it's on Guardian Circle, you get 15k shield. Grade 2. Start off with, we've got 4 of the Brachio Force. Absolutely fantastic card for Dragon Empire. So when its attack hits, you can retire the unit's draw a card, and then retire one of your opponent's rear guard. So you can use this to hit a rear guard, retire it. Its effect will kill another rear guard, and then get to draw a card. Then we've got 3 copies of the Dust Storm Ethan. So when your Vanguard attack hits, you retire into draw a card and counter charge. There's a lot of counter blasts in the deck because the Vanguard wants to be counter blasting every turn to get the 10k and searching. And then we got 2 defensive raw. So Blitz Order, when you use this, you choose one of your Guardian Circle cards without Sentinel, give it 10k shield, and then you give it the red text to put that card back into your hand. So your fronts can be 30k shields if you wanted to, for example, or your crits can be 25, so on and so forth. And then we got 2 copies of Meteor Flare. So when he's placed on rear guard, at the end of turn, all your opponent's rear guards lose all their continuous abilities and cannot gain them. And then you can counter blast 1 as a cost, choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the same column and retire it. And then he's got a continuous effect that's during your turn. If your opponent's got no rear guards, he gains 10k. And then we got the Persona Ride Dragon. So when it attacks, when it attacks a Vanguard, has to attack a Vanguard, can't attack a rearguard. If you're Persona Rogue, you can Soul Blast 1, choose one of your opponent's rearguards, retire it. He gains 5k, and then your opponent chooses 3 normal units from the drop and binds them. And then we got 3 copies of the Bulletstorm Baxter. So during the battle, this unit attacked. This unit is attacked by your opponent's unit. In the same column as unit, it cannot be hit. So if your opponent wants to hit this, they have to hit it for something like in a diagonal or with a Vanguard if they want to hit it in battle. And then its other rearguard effect is if an opponent's rearguard is retired in the same column as it, this card and the Vanguard gains 5k. And then the grade 3s, we've got 2 copies of the Tribash, just to give the Vanguard more crits, basically. Because when your Vanguard attacks, your opponent has 2 or less rear guards, you put him into the soul, and the Vanguard gains a crit. And then we got the 4 copies of the support card that came in set 1 for this. So when it's placed on rear guard from hand, if you have a grade 3 or a grade 2 Vanguard Triumph Riding its card name, you can count the last one to draw a card. And then when he attacks, you can Soul Blast 1 to the end of the battle, he gains 5k. If you Soul Blast a Triumph Dragon for this cost, he gains a crit. And then just the other 3 copies of Triumph Dragon, just to round it out. So there you go, guys. That is my Triumph Dragon deck profile. Thanks for watching. Leave any thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.